Hey everyone, Logan Stout here. Welcome to this week's Stout Advice. The word submitted this week is grit. And I like that word because my new book coming out is called Grit Factor, the 15 Attributes of Grit. After studying billionaires, entertainers, athletes, I'm really excited for that. I hope you've pre-ordered it. But let's talk about grit. Jason Witten, sure enough, got to be Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Fame tight end, just retired from the Dallas Cowboys. And in the Dallas Morning News, I was reading the article when he was interviewed. And they basically said, boil it down, Jason, what do you think your key to success was? And just long, incredible career that you've had. And he said, you know what, I'm not the fastest, I'm not the most talented, I'm not the strongest. He said, if I were to break it down, it'd be very simple, it's grit. Just the grit to get it done. And when I read that, I went, boy, that's so true. and that is the difference between those that do and those that do not, those that have and those that have not. And speaking of grit, the number one scientifically backed program and profile for behavior modification, not personality types, behavior modification, right? Helping people go from where they are to where they want to be requires behavior, not just thoughts, is the Flipping Group. And Pat Combs, former Major League Baseball player, one of my best friends in the world. In fact, he coaches with me with the Dallas Patriots. But he's going to be my guest on Stout Mentoring on the Q&A. And so if you're not a part of Stout Mentoring, you're going to want to register and listen to this one. It's going to be really good. So bottom line, here's the deal. Grit is not a one thing, it's not a something, it's a collection of things. It's the ingredients of what it takes to go from where you are to where you want to be. Grit is absolutely essential, and I hope you'll pre-order my book, Grit Factor, because that's where we really outline what it is, what it's not, and how you can grow your grit factor, okay? Hey, thank you for joining us this week on Stout Advice. I hope to see you over at Stout Mentoring with our special guest, Pat Combs.